Today we're going to disassemble and clean a Taurus G3c 12 round magazine. If you have dropped your magazine in the gravel or the dirt, or just have had it for a long time and you want to take it apart to clean it up, to disassemble the magazine you need to take this floor plate or base plate off. And this comes off in this direction. So all you need to do is take a screwdriver or a gun punch or something and push down on this button in the middle. When you push this down, maybe a half an inch or so, and at the same time start pushing the floor plate toward the front until it goes far enough to hold that button down. At this point you want to make sure you have a thumb over top here so the spring doesn't come out and hit you in the face. Also make sure you wear eye protection here, and then just pull this off. Alright, then that comes off, and now this particular magazine, it's got these lips on the side that kind of hold this insert in place. This might come out easily for you. Mine was really tight and hard to get out, so what I found was if you push on the back here and get the front of it up above the tube and then kind of pull it forward like that, once you get the wider part out of there, once you get it there, don't break it, but you can kind of work it out like that, and then the spring will pop out. Once the spring comes out, you can just pull that out, and then your follower will come out like that. And now we just need to clean up each piece and put it back together. Alright, once you have the pieces taken out, you don't want to get any oil inside of a magazine because you don't want it to end up getting on your rounds. Just wipe down the spring with a cotton rag. Wipe down the follower, same way. You could use soap and water on this if it was really dirty if you needed to, but you don't want to use any oil on the magazine. It's a little insert. To get the inside of the magazine tube, you can just take a brush and push it through here a couple of times. That'll push out any dirt or any gravel or dirt that built up in there. Push it through a couple of times. Wipe down the outside, and that's pretty much it. So now we just need to put it back together. Alright, and to reassemble the Taurus G3c magazine, you want to take the follower this way. It goes into the magazine in this orientation. You just put it in there, and let it slide down to the bottom and hold it like that. And then the spring goes in this way. You just push the spring in, goes up against the follower, and then now you want to hold it upside down like this and get this pretty squared away, and then this bottom plate goes on this way. You want to set that on there, and then just try to get everything to sit in there. Push that in until it sits like this. Now you want to hold on to that. This spring might be peeking out a little bit, that's fine. And make sure most of this is underneath these little lips on the side. And then now you want to take your floor plate, base plate, and slide it on this way. So it's going to line up with those little slots there. So make sure it's nice and flush. You'll have to push this down a little. Push this plate down a little, get this to slide on. As soon as it slides on part way, you can let go here, and then now just push it back into place, and it should snap up there. Alright, and it should look like this on the bottom. Test this to make sure when you press this down, there's a lot of spring pressure there. Alright, and now we're going to test to make sure everything is good. We're going to simulate firing the gun. We're going to put some dummy rounds. These are A-Zoom dummy rounds. I use these for all my guns that come in a package of 10 or 5 or 20, whatever you want to buy. I'll put a link in the description. We're simply going to load 5 of these into the magazine. And then we're going to take the firearm. We're going to verify twice that it's empty, nothing in the chamber. Verify that you only have dummy rounds in here, even though we're not going to be pressing the trigger. Alright, I'm going to take the magazine loaded with 5 dummy rounds, load it into the gun. I'm going to release the slide, And it has loaded 1 dummy round into the chamber and 4 still in the magazine. So now I'm just going to simulate firing the gun by racking the slide briskly. And each time, if the magazine and everything is feeding properly, it will eject a round. And after the 5th time, the empty magazine will lock the slide open. So make sure you do this very, very briskly, but don't ride the slide back forward. You want to rack it and let go of it each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it locks open on an empty magazine. Everything's working perfectly. All right, we are now ready to go to the range. If you found this video helpful, please hit like below. Please check out the description for dummy rounds if you need them. And thanks for watching.